Professor Black Ops, you see it. Let's get it. Mastodon vulnerable to multiple system configuration problems. Mastodon is the alternative to Twitter, so we know once a lot of people start leaving Twitter, right, then you're gonna really work the new system out and see if it can scale to that level. And this is quite normal, though. I expect to see a few problems, but let's see what's going on with it. Super short article. Multiple instances of the social media platform Mastodon are vulnerable to system configuration issues. Security researcher Lynn, the exodus of former Twitter users in response to the upheaval have accompanied Elon Musk taking over Twitter have shown the spotlight on Mastodon. It has become the go-to hangout for many of the infosec community who have swapped tweeting for tooting on the platform. Well, I guess it's tweeting and tooting on the platform. I'm too old for tooting, but we'll see what's going on. The security researchers, such as Alevski, before him, however, found the security maturity of Mastodon wanting. More specifically, recently found that the info.exchange instance of Mastodon was uploaded to a storage bucket that failed to apply access controls, which is who can get in, when you get in, what authority, and what can you see. This shortcoming explained in a technical blog made it possible for attackers to access a user profile, picture, or any other uploaded data and replace it with the arbitrary content. That is not good, so let's see. Let's put that in another tab. We might peek on that. The vulnerability also meant it was possible to download files from this server, including those sharded by a different direct message on Mastodon. Unlike Twitter, it omit encryption. Destructive activities, including deletion of the file on the server, was also possible. Come on, Mastodon. The security shortcoming, which opened the door to all the manner of mischief of making and trolling, was quickly addressed after the reported the issue to Jerry Bell, the system admin who was administering the infosec.exchange incident on Mastodon. It was a misconfigured access policy on a bucket. I hadn't removed the right access from the default access path. In a blog post published after the issue was resolved, that system misconfiguration at the object level defeats whatever security Mastodon has on top of it. Concluded by the infosec stage is far from an isolated case of system configuration problems in the Mastodon ecosystem. The security researchers has gone on to discover misconfiguration on other Mastodon incidents. I found similar problems with a couple of them, other instances, and I already have reported the vulnerability. So let's look at the quick security block. So I can't figure out if that's a administration problem. The security was good, they just didn't apply it right, or was it weak security? Just from the sound of it, it just says it was weak security, which I don't think is Mastodon's problem, maybe. So to figure out who's in charge of locking it down, that's why we cybersecurity people. That's why the first thing you do is to rights and who has control and the privileges on any thing under your privilege, right? So as a system admin or cybersecurity, you want to go through and check the rights on your directories, objects. It sounds like they're on top of AWS, but I'm just guessing because it said buckets and objects. That's a common term though. But so let's see what they said. So let's make this a little bigger. Misconfiguration is the number one vulnerability, at least for Mastodon. That's not a huge problem. So one time during a security engineer interview, someone asked what is the number one vulnerability. Today I'm going to explain why true and how could you replace everyone's profile picture on the Mastodon. So they're just going over it. The cool thing is they validated that was a security problem. They got some XML file in there with the rights of the object. So this is what I thought. This looks familiar to an AWS S3 XML response. Full disclosure, at the time of publication, 11/18, I'm working as a security software engineer at Minnow. I'm very proud of our product. It's being used by millions around the globe. With Mastodon getting a lot of the adoption from Minnow, will only increase in popularity. So obviously the security reviews are coming out, security companies are coming out, and they're just going through and looking over this. So it seems like a more of a configuration problem. Amazon was having the same issue. People were misconfiguring and they were blaming Amazon, right? So it seems like they're misconfiguring this and blaming Mastodon. I'll put the two links in the description. Once again, happy Thanksgiving. Professor Al Black Ops doing a little work. Doing a little work and eating. I need to do more work and less eating. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe in these cybersecurity streets.